Workers just waiting for them to take to the field. Tigers have just run out in their traditional gold strip with a black and white V. The Workers now about to make their way onto the field. Probably have a lot of crowd support here at DCO, given it's a Tigers home venue. The Workers will have the neutrals in their corner. It's been a fairy tale run so far this season. Can they keep it going against the black and gold army? You'll be able to hear the applause as Alec Bush leads out the Oakdale Workers for their sudden death semi-final. Good crowd in attendance here at DCO for the Elimination Final this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the coverage on MacArthurSportsRadio.com and FM 107.0 here at the ground. The teams have taken the field. Let's see if we can confirm those teams for Oakdale. Let's see who those couple of holes in the program. They've still named Tom Moon in the on the bench, and Vatabua, who I know is out in on the wing. So it'll be the Tigers receiving, Oakdale running right to left in the first half. Tiger Insulation broadcast box today. We must thank Tiger Insulation for their support in allowing us to set up and call this game this afternoon. Aaron Sheldrick, our referee, in charge. Everybody knows what to expect. We are go for the Elimination Final. Oakdale kicking off, running right to left on your radio. Tigers take it through Narlis from the kickoff. He'll take it just short of the 20, western side of the ground. Tigers defending the airport end in the first 40 minutes. It looks like Begovic taking it forward. In fact, they've started with Sean Valatua on the field in 15. He gets it right now, up the middle. Good run from Valatua towards the 30. Plays it 25 metres out from the line. Back out of dummy half. Brasington kicks early inside the 40, but it'll be taken easily by Blake Sutton. Has a suspect ankle, the number 6, the number 1 for the Oakdale Workers as they work upfield now, coming towards halfway. The opening set of the match, we've ticked under a minute for Kip McGrath, Orellana and Campbelltown. Bush out of dummy half finds Matty Jones. Won a Man of the Match award earlier this year for the Workers. Bush out of dummy half goes to the right-hand side. Finds Big Craig Field, 35 metres out, centre field. Southern end of the ground. Now turned back on the inside. Mitchell Goff come on a straight hard line. 29 metres out from the line. Taking a good run upfield. Bush fires it back. The kick from Stedman. Puts it high, up and down. Nobody wants it. There's a volleyball spike back, and that's been knocked on, has it? Yes. Knocked on by Arthur Little. So it'll be a turnover on the last. The Oaks will have the ball through Neil Begovic. 15 short of halfway. Now there's Valatua up the middle. Good run from Sean Valatua. Over the 40. He'll play it 9 short of halfway. Brasington gives it off to the left-hand side. That looks like Vandermeulen. In fact, that's Scambry. He'll play it just short of halfway. Russell out of dummy half goes to the right-hand side of the Oakdale defence. No way through on this occasion. Back to the open side left. Tigers right, Begovic takes it forward. Plays it about 41 metres from the line. Brasington out the back. That's a poor ball gone forward just. That'll be the first scrum of the day for the Workers.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you got yourself a raffle ticket, we have drawn the winner. We have a blue ticket. V for beautiful Sunday afternoon for football. It's 7-0. Blue V. B for Bravo, 7070.
The raffle has been
You can
drawn.
collect your prize
Congratulations
at
to
the beer hut.
whoever won the raffle. Oakdale from the scrum win. There's Josh Burke. Has come back to Group 6 this year with the workers. He's 5'7" short of halfway. Goes to the right-hand side. Jason Thompson takes it forward, 38 metres out. Workers dominating the early field possession and territory as well. 28.7 metres from the line, a sudden death final. The winner to meet Picton in a minor semi next Sunday at 3 o'clock. They'll go to the outside now. Sutton tries to step off the right foot. He's got a suspect ankle. How long will it last? We'll find out. Only 3 or 4 minutes into the first half. We'll come back to the left-hand side now. Steadman for Matt Jones, the diminutive Matt Jones. Plays it now, 10 metres out from the line. In front of the right-hand upright at the southern end. On the last, through the hands, Arthur Little punches a little grubber kick into the in-goal, fielded by Hamish Oxley. And the former cricketer, now footballer, fields it inside his own in-goal. Be a line drop out to the workers. They'll get the repeat set. Well, under the posts at the southern end, 4.5 minutes gone. First half, no score on the board. Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. Around the grounds for Forte Financial, 8-6 half-time. Gold Coast leads Melbourne in the NRL. Dropout goes about 40 on the fly, sits up on the bounce. Takes a wicked bounce for Blake Sutton inside the workers 40, concedes 20 metres. Back to halfway, Blake Sutton into open space. Up over the 40, over the 30. Stumbles at the 20. Good run there from the number 1. He'll play it 21 metres out from the line. Here come the workers early. Bush for Steadman. Now Little turns it back on the inside for Thompson. Thompson up the middle to within 10 metres of the line. Bush the quick play the ball. No, lost it in the tackle. Penalty to the Tigers for dissent. Referee Sheldrick, known for not tolerating any dissent. He's called time already. 5.5 minutes into the first half. Jason Thompson receiving the caution for dissent. Referee Sheldrick, known for not tolerating any. What can the workers do in defence this time? 6 minutes gone, first half, no score in the elimination final. Take it forward now towards halfway. Now Russell, Finity, Van der Meulen. Familiar combination for the Tigers on that right edge. Back to the open left for Begovic. Up the middle. Good run there from the front rower. Finity out wide, finds his centre in Phillips. Phillips pulled down 8 metres inside. In fact, make that 18 metres inside Oakdale territory. High cross field bomb, getting a little bit overcast here at DCA. It's been knocked on by Oakdale. And we've got a penalty to the Oaks as well. Offside. Penalty to the Oaks for offside. Tigers get the penalty, 2-0 the count for Osskilled. Your local RPL specialist, mention MacArthur Sports Radio for a 15% discount on your next qualification. Scotty, in fact Matt Jones going for a run on the bench. What can the Tigers do here? There's Matt Brasington coming in from fullback. Plays it now. Out of dummy half they go. Short scoop to the right hand side. Penalty to the Tigers for a strip. It's a count 3-0 in favour of the Tigers. And the whistle early on. I'll take on the line here, only a metre or two out. Sloppy ball out of dummy half. Finity did well to hold on to that, only a couple of metres out from the line. Full set at their disposal. They come to the right-hand side. Mitchell Brasington inside for Jaden Phillips. The bromance continues between the 6 and the 4. Russell for Mitchell Brasington. Takes on the line himself around the back. Mitchell Brasington, did he get there? No, I think he shot. The ball comes loose anyway. So it'll be a scrum 10 metres out. It'll be an Oakdale feed. 20 in from touch. On the eastern side of the field. Both sides still feeling each other out. 8.5 minutes gone first half. No score on the board for Kip McGrath, Norellan and Campbelltown. Picton hanging around to see who they're going to face next Sunday in the minor semi-final. Will it be the Workers? Will it be the Tigers? Excuse me. One of them will advance to the final 4. Group 6 Rugby League for 2019. Oakdale through Thompson towards the 40. Final game of the afternoon. We've just ticked past 9 minutes. Eddie Jones shows it. Doesn't fall for by Van der Meulen. Good tackle over the top with one other in the form of Val Tour. Push out of dummy half, goes for a little scoot. Finds Craig Field on his right hip, hit and spin, trying to roll upfield, 39 metres out from the line. That's the last tackle. Referee Sheldrick puts the arm in the air. Steadman puts the ball in the air. High cross field. Anybody want it? Well taken there by Alex Cannon for the Tigers. 18 metres out from his own line. We've had 9.5 minutes. Mitchell Brasington showing plenty of toe. The veteran, the number 6. Well, I guess you can call him a veteran. Plays it just short of the 30. And the Tigers working it forward up towards halfway. They're 12 short of the main stripe. Oxley takes it up the middle, former opener for the Ghosts. Now in the black and gold firmly off the Tigers. Finity puts it through the hands. Van der Meulen to the outside. Can't get the ball away to Phillips. And his man on his outside as we tick past 10 minutes. No score on the board. Finity. Little pop kick over the top. Finds open space. Blake Sutton lets it bounce a couple of times and bouncing to touch. That's that find the chalk on the eastern side. So Oakdale will have the scrum feed. 10 metres out, 20 metres in from their own try line. We've ticked past 10 minutes, approaching 11 in the first half. Great crowd in attendance here at DCA for the elimination final. The final game of the day, a sudden death final. The only one today that has been. The Women's Rugby League was a minor semi-final. Both the other matches, all the other matches have been qualifying finals, so both teams keep their season alive. As we see the Tigers now having to defend. The Workers have got quite a few supporters here today, and a lot of the neutrals as well, I suspect, on their side. As we see the Tigers now having to defend. Ball comes loose. Tigers come up with it. Here's a chance. Alex Canham dancing upfield. Chance for them to capitalise early on. 12 minutes gone first half. We go to the left-hand side. Big James Kovacs winds up. Good run from Kovacs over the top. Penalty. Strip was the rule from referee Sheldrick. Penalty count 4-0 to the Tigers at the moment for Osskild. Here's Begovic taking it forward inside the 20. Russell, Finity to the outside, short ball Van der Meulen. They've worked on that right edge, trying to find Van der Meulen in a little bit of space. They obviously fancy their chances there. Back to the left-hand side they go. There's a good run from Valtour up the middle. They played only a few metres out to the left-hand side. Brasington, that's Mitchell for Scambry. That's at the back in the one jumper this afternoon, although playing up in the line. His bounce pass for Finity. Vandermeulen fancies himself. Phillips on the outside. Gets taken in a good two-man tackle, only about 10 metres out for the line. Back to the right on the last. Finity, little grubber kick for nobody in particular. Ali Alouche does well to pick that up and wheels upfield. Ankle tap, not held, still going. Eventually wrestled to ground. I think that's Russell making the tackle, or it might have been Vandermeulen. No, it was Russell making the tackle. Now the Tigers come up with the ball. Oakdale turns it over again. It hasn't been a good start for the Red and Blacks this afternoon, the famous black and red. They work down the short side on the left-hand side. Brasington of the Michael, but the ball's been lost in the tackle. So another scrum feed to Oakdale. They're at the wrong end of the field right now, the Workers. No score on the board. We've had nearly 14 minutes.
Group 6 would like to thank their sponsors for this competition, bringing these events together. We've got MacArthur Mowers and Machinery, Fargo Sports Club, and Carlton United Breweries. Those sort of sponsors make days like today happen. Thank you, sponsors.
The scrum taking its time, 10 metres out from the Oakdale line. They come back to the left-hand side. Oakdale from the scrum win, their fourth of the day. Brendan Reeves and Russell Lewis down below us in the Oakdale dugout. Matty Jones working hard, as he always does. Tough work from the number 13. There's David Lowe, the veteran in the 10 jumper. Only knows one way, straight hard and up the guts. Lowy, the veteran, will play it down. They go to the open side. There's Thompson, gets the ball out the back. Does anybody want it? The Workers come up with it. Trying to put a move on here. Jake Stedman on halfway. Good work from the number 6 for the Workers. Field Bush out of dummy half. Gets it away to the right-hand side. Arthur Little finds a runner on the outside in the form of Burke. Burke 35 metres from the line. Back for the kick now from Stedman. Up she goes. That's a better looking kick. Canham camping under it. Takes it well. Big hit there. The defence was coming through at a rate of knots. Matty Jones and Blake Sutton making the tackle. In fact, it was Matt Brasington. The Tigers on the counter-attack. Canham, the legs are going 15 to the dozen. Over the 40, over the 30 to the 20. Almost good run there from Alex Canham. The little legs were going. He's 22 metres out. Brasington fires it for Matthew. That was Mitchell, now Matthew. Through the hands, Vandermeulen. Phillips lets it bounce. Did the ball go back? Referee saying play on. That'll be the opening try of the semi-final to Jaden Phillips. We'll wait for the all clear. There it is. Jaden Phillips gets the opening try on 16 minutes. It's 4 points to 0 in favour of the Oaks Tigers. And that really came out of nothing against the run of play. Phillips with a long-range solo try on the end of it. It was the break from Canham that set it all up. Then they spun it wide to the right-hand side. And Jaden Phillips, they had the numbers on that right edge. And they were able to get there in the end to score the opening try. It's 4-0 Tigers over Workers for Kip McGrath, Ellen and Campbelltown. Looks like the first interchange about to be made. Big Bailey Macbeth. The rangy number 16 about to come on. We've had nearly 17 minutes in the first half. Conversion attempt from Mitchell Brasington. Try and make it 6-0 in favour of the home side. And a great start to the afternoon for the work for the Tigers. Brasington, a very reliable goal kicker. About 20 metres out. About 10 metres in from touch. Eastern side of the ground. Sends it on its way. That's across the face. It remains 4-0 in favour of the Oaks over Oakdale in this Battle of Burragorang, the elimination semi-final on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Wherever you are, whether here at the ground, around the region, or around the country, the numbers are looking good already. And we've got time off, 22 minutes, 12 remaining first half. Already plenty of interest in Group 6 Rugby League in the finals this afternoon. Great to have you along. We'll be back next week at Harvey Shepherd Field for the major and minor semi-finals, week 2 of the finals. Any listeners over at Harvey Shepherd Field next week, hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are. Let us know where you're at via MacArthurSportsRadio.com. If you're enjoying the coverage, spread the word. We're looking for more businesses to get on board and support us in 2020. Ozskilled have come back already for the new year. If you want to join Ozskilled, then get in touch with us via MacArthurSportsRadio.com. And also via social media, Group 6 League Live or MacArthur Sports Radio on Facebook. We'd love to have you on board in the new year. 22 minutes remaining first half. It's 4-0 the Tigers. Their noses in front. Finity finds Oxley on the outside. 38 metres short of 38 metres out. Russell gets the kick away under pressure. Sutton takes it on the first bounce. Wheels around. I still don't think he's 100%. Blake Sutton, and he's gone down, and that's just confirmed that Blake Sutton's gone down. 21.5 minutes left in the first half. We'll call time. Sutton's gone down on that ankle. Injured in round 17 against Narellan. And he's not even made it through 20 minutes of the elimination final. Not even 20 minutes in, he's up on his feet, he's very ginger. Not sure how long he's going to last, the number one. He'll play the ball though, 21.5 minutes left. In the first half, we'll do it again. Referee Sheldrick not quite happy. And we'll go again. He's heading towards the touch line. Sutton to try and get some attention. I heard the whistle in the background, the first penalty of the afternoon for the Workers, not rolling away. There's the ruling from referee Sheldrick. Kick finds touch. Right on top of the Tiger insulation broadcast box. And 40 metres out, the Oakdale Workers will take the tap. They'll go to the right-hand side. It's David Lowe taking it forward. And play it 34 metres out from the line. Bush out of dummy half, goes to the right-hand side, out the back for Stedman. Finds Thompson running an angle. And he'll play it about 25 metres out from the line. Back to the open side, left they go. Matt Jones takes it forward. And he'll play it just on the 20-metre line. Bush, left-hand side, Arthur Little, directing traffic, Alouche, very elusive, Ali Alouche, can't get through the line this time, 3 Tigers there to wrap him up, 15 metres out from the line. Plays it now. Bush gives it off to Lowe, the veteran, can he get the arm free? No. Good defence from the Tigers, only a few metres out. It's Kovacs over the top. Matt Jones running an inside line, it's gone forward. Ran the unders line, couldn't hold on to the steed though, and the error comes as we tick past 20 minutes first half. Tigers with a scrum feed. 10 metres out in front of their own posts at the southern end of the ground. They lead it 4-0 in the elimination final. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Mike Sheen with you on MacArthurSportsRadio.com. All the rugby league action from the Burragorang Valley this afternoon. Next weekend we're at Camden, Saturday and Sunday. Go through the schedule a little bit later on. The rundown is almost complete for next weekend. Just starting to fill the holes in the preliminary final, just gradually, but It's starting to develop in the next few weeks. Here's Oxley for the Tigers. They've got a task in front of them. They lead 4-0. 40 metres out from their own line. Mitchell Brasington looking very sharp. Kovacs without the head tape this afternoon. Brasington to the left-hand side, found Matthew, found Michael on the outside. The family combines. And 42 metres out they go, the short side. Sione Kaivalana was up for that one. The ball's on the deck. It's been knocked on. The referee's called it up. He's blown it up. It'll be a turnover on the last. Oakdale get the ball. 18 minutes remaining first half. They're only down 4-0. We've got time off here, 18:03 to go. First half. Looks like little, what you talking about, Kobe Willis down on the touchline. Causing a bit of mischief. A couple of the Oakdale trainers having a bit of fun, but looks like Blake Sutton.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we have a break in play, we have some club sponsors of the major clubs playing today. The Oaks Hotel, ACR, Narellan Hotel, All Call Civil Contractors, Bingo Industries, AWPM Civil.
18 minutes at least to half time. There's a lot of tape around that right as we get underway.
4-0 to the Oaks Tigers with 17.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
17.5 minutes left in the first, as we just heard over the PA. We've got it just a little bit more than that. There's 17 on for the Workers. That was a very sloppy play of the ball, and the referee says no, that's not good enough. Another scrum feed to the Workers. A very poor play of the ball there from Oakdale, and clock stops at 17 minutes remaining roughly in this first half. And some more attention this time. It looks like Batty Jones getting some treatment. Out the back, some running repairs. Also Jason Thompson getting some asthma medication as well. Referee Sheldrick just running over to make sure that Jones is okay. Thompson, no problem with him. 17 odd minutes remaining. Just a little bit less than that in the first half. Trainers are still with Matt Jones. So we do have a hold up here. Jones with a little bit of claret on the face. Taped up here. Scott on the touchline waiting to get on, along with Thomas Greeley in the 16 jumper for the Tigers. Waiting to make his way onto the field. The Tigers got in the next 18 minutes. Just under 17 minutes to go. Tigers out 4-0 around the grounds for Forte Financial. Melbourne 18, Gold Coast 8. 20 to go in the capital, in the Southern Capital this afternoon. The National Capital, it'll be Canberra and Manly after 4 o'clock. Any scores on that one for Forte Financial. Jaden Phillips bounces out of one. They go again, the Workers. Over the top was Arthur Little completing the tackle. Just short of halfway. Back to the open side left. There's Van der Meulen. Legs lifted. Referee said it was all right. Just over the halfway stripe in the middle of the ground. Russell dummy half. Up the middle, Neil Begovic. The veteran front rower plays it. About 10 metres inside Tigers territory. There's Kovacs now, the forwards putting their arms up, getting busy. Plays it about 35 metres out. Finnerty inside ball for Mitchell. Refer to the Brasingtons by first name, it's easier. Mitchell will play it on the last. About 30 metres out from the line. Finnerty puts a little grubber kick through on the last. Aiming for Sutton, but it didn't get to him. It was cut off in time. I think that was the number one who actually took it. It was. Now the Workers coming out of their own end. got Jack Mitchell about to go on in jersey 18. Kovalata rolls his sleeves up, the big man. Takes it forward over the quarter. Been working hard, field out of dummy half. That's a great run. In fact, that's Bush taking it forward. Alec Bush made a good run upfield, goes out of dummy half, this time to the left-hand side. Doesn't find anybody. Eventually Arthur Little wheels around. Tries to step through the line. Vandermeulen there to say, no, you don't. Over the top was also Finity as well. Bush gets the ball back under pressure. Stedman gets the kick away. Sits up nicely for Matthew Brasington. Tries to stutter step his way through the line. Alex Cannon puts the little legs into motion.
15 minutes remaining in the first half.
15 to go first half. Our clock showing just under that. So we're pretty well on track with the clock. Hamish Oxley, 12 short of halfway. Plays it now. The outside for Greeley. Greeley's on the field. That's a dangerous tackle. And the penalty comes. Referee calls time, 14 and a half to go. Penalty count is 5-1 for Osskild in favour of the Tigers. That one you certainly can't argue with that being dangerous. That was well and truly lifted above the horizontal. And the referee gives the caution. Mitchell Goff, certainly not a malicious player, and just a general caution given for a dangerous tackle. He certainly won't be looking to do anything like that again. As he plays it now. Go to the left-hand side from the tap. Out to Narlis. Narlis can't get the ball away as his arms pinned. 25 out. Mitchell takes on the line. Back for Greeley. Greeley over the top, 25 metres out from the line. Go to the left-hand side. Mitchell out the back for Matthew. Matthew finds Michael. The three brothers combine. It's all in the family for the Brasingtons. They'll play it now. 10 metres out from the line, maybe a little bit less. Back to the right-hand side, not the best ball, eventually through their hands. Vandermeulen on the outside, Phillips got the ball away. And they got hit as he got the ball away, Jaden Phillips. And Oakdale forced the error on that southeast, on that northeastern corner. Dudley Chesham Oval. 18-8 the score, 13 to go in the first half. Only the one try so far. Scrumfield will go to the workers. 10 metres out from their own line, 20 in from touch. On the eastern side of the ground. Come back to the right-hand side now. Run up the middle there from Oakdale over the quarter. It might have been Kai Valada, it was. Bush out of dummy half. And his runners on his left-hand side. Finding plenty of space there. Daniel Bell about to go on in jersey 17 for the Tigers. Mac Jones, head taped. Plays it just short of halfway. Now space opening up the middle for the workers. Finding some space in Tigers territory. Bush out of dummy half, puts a little chip kick over the top. Matthew Brasington takes it with one hand nicely. 12 and a quarter minutes remaining in the first half. His side in front by 4 for Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. He makes a good run upfield, Matthew Brasington. Towards halfway. We'll play it now just short of the main stripe. There's Oxley up the middle. Big frame, takes it forward. Almost 10 metres inside. Oakdale territory, back to the right-hand side. Begovic for Greeley. Greeley to the outside. Got the ball away. Vandermeulen has support. May not need it. Vandermeulen takes on a couple. Sutton makes the tackle. Needed to make that. That was a vital tackle. Out of dummy half, Finity got the ball away. Phillips for the line. Did he get there? They're celebrating in the corner. Referee Sheldrick's going to agree with them. Continue the party. The Tigers are in the corner. Jaden Phillips gets over for the try to make it 8 points to 0 as we approach the half-hour mark. Phillips with a double and finishing well this afternoon, Jaden Phillips. And the Tigers chant goes up around DCO. Home fans enjoying that one. Jaden Phillips with a first half double. It's 8-0 to the Tigers. Still 11 minutes left in the first half, but the Tigers very happy with where they're at right now. Oakdale certainly not out of the game. Down 8-0. Mitchell Brasington trying to make it 10 in favour of the home side. Tigers in front of a vocal home crowd. Mitchell Brasington looking to make it 10-0. Kick is on its way. Radar is on this time. He adds the extras to make it 10-0 in favour of the Oaks over Oakdale in the elimination final.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little tradies, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little
That's
tradies.
right, the Oaks Tigers by number 4, Jaden
Get
Phillips.
qualified, get that pay rise, get that promotion, or get your own business going. Turn your industry skills into a nationally recognised qualification through Ozskilled. Best of all, you can get qualified in under 6 weeks using their unmatched RPL support system. Secure your future today. Visit ozskilled.com.au for more
10
information.
minutes remaining in the first half.
Back here at Dudley Chisholm Oval, 9.5 minutes remaining first half. Score is 10-0, Tigers lead for Kip McGrath, Narellan and Campbelltown. Mitchell Brasington adding the extras, the Tigers on the march. The referee says just hold up one moment. Really, in fact, I think it was Daniel Bell who will play it 10 short of halfway now to the left-hand side. There's Greeley working hard. Takes it to halfway and over by a metre or two. Plays it on that western side of the field. They keep going to that left edge. Mitchell Brasington finds a runner on the outside in the form of Scambry. The workhorse plays it now. Back for the kick from Mitchell on the last. Up she goes. Spiral torpedo. Good luck under that. Ali Alouche did very, very well. Finds a little bit of open space before running into a black and gold wall. Punched to ground 15 metres out from his own line. 8.5 to go first half. We'll play it now. So we've got about 8.5 minutes remaining in the first half of this elimination final. The Tigers out by 10. 2 tries to Jaden Phillips, 1 conversion to Mitchell Brasington. Workers yet to record any points. Alec Bush looking to do something about it. Was a man of the match earlier this year for the Workers as they made their charge into the 5th spot and the finals. Scotty Jones out of dummy half goes himself. Good run over halfway. Bush out of dummy half, back to Arthur Little for the kick downfield. Spiral torpedo. That's going to take a mongrel bounce from Matthew Brasington, who puts it down. Oakdale comes up with it. The Tigers have it, but we're going to have a knock on. The Workers make the error. The Tigers make the error, the Workers get the scrum feed. Only 20 metres out. 5 to the left of the uprights at the southern end of the ground. 7.5 minutes to go in the elimination final. It's the Tigers out. 10-0 over the Workers. The winner meets Picton in the minor semi-final. The loser plans for 2020. Which way will it be? The Battle of Burragorang. That was a flat ball on the outside, finding Bailey Macbeth. Ball came from Jason Thompson, finding Macbeth. He'll play it 15 metres out. Back to the left-hand side they come. There's Thompson once again, this time carrier, not distributor. He'll play it 6 metres out from the line. Scott Jones, dummy half. Craigfield, first receiver. Takes it up the middle, doesn't look to offload, doesn't look to anything. He'll take the tackle 5 metres out. Scott Jones out of dummy half. Markers couldn't have been square there. They play on. Now the penalty comes to the Workers. Now the penalty comes to the Workers. The count is 5-2 on our sheet against them for Ozskilled. If you're looking to upgrade your skills or improve them or use your RPL, then head towards ozskilled.com.au for all your qualification needs. If you mention MacArthur Sports Radio, you'll get a 15% discount on your next qualification. Inside ball, Craigfield running the unders line towards the try line. only a couple of metres out when he plays it in front of the left-hand upright, southern end of the ground. Oakdale on the attack, trying to find some points. Very slow play, the ball comes. At the back, Arthur Little turns it on the inside. Mitchell Goff crashes over. No, he's lost it. I thought he'd got there, but he couldn't hold on to it. So it'll be a scrum feed to the Tigers. 10 metres out from their own line, they dodge another bullet. That was the best attacking rate of the day for Oakdale. Goff had got to the line. They just couldn't hold on to the Steeden long enough to force it down. So the Tigers hold on. They still lead 10-0, 5 minutes remaining. Just going to blow up this scrum. 5.25 minutes remaining first half. It's 10-0 in favour of the Oaks over Oakdale. Tigers coming out of their own end. Face slap there. Penalty's going to go to the Tigers here. We've got 4:54 remaining. That'll be a penalty to the Tigers. Jason Thompson with a slap to the face. I'm sure it did a lot of damage. Objected to something there. Alec Bush, the skipper, this afternoon. Referee Sheldrick laying down the law, saying next time I'll take action that Oakdale certainly won't like. So inside 5 minutes remaining first half, Mitchell Brasington punches it into touch and finds the line 35 metres out from the Tigers try line. They'll take the tap through Bell. Now Finity offloads to Begovic. Begovic up the middle towards the 40, just short of that mark. Melbourne 24-8, 7.5 to go from Melbourne for Forte Financial as we go around the grounds. Here it's 10-0, Tigers lead. Finity takes on the line, not a lot doing there, so he'll take the tackle. Matt Jones over the top along with one of the replacements there. Tigers now coming out of their own side of halfway and over. Narlis takes it forward. Back to the left-hand side, Greeley out the back, ball on the deck. Anybody wanted Macbeth just behind the oncoming Tigers attack. Michael Brasington was there in time. Now on the last, Mitchell Brasington under pressure. Puts a little grubber kick through. Can he get the bounce? He can. Gets the ball away. Vandermeer into the outside. Phillips once again. Oakdale wanted to knock on. It's going to be a try in the corner. Is it to Hamish Oxley? He'll bring it around and score. The referee's going to say no. The last pass has gone forward. The football gods, they work in mysterious ways. Oakdale felt they'd been wronged. And the last pass goes forward. So the
with 4 minutes
result goes the right way for the workers.
Oakdale workers yet to score.
Score is 10
4 minutes remaining.
So just under 4 minutes. We've got to get 3.25 on our clock, not the official one. The official clock up in the timekeeper's box this afternoon, which we cannot access, unfortunately. And we can tell you there's about 3 or 4 minutes remaining. And it's 10 points to 0 in favour of the Oaks over Oakdale. Scott Jones out of dummy half, fends off one, keeps going. Almost up to halfway, good run from Jones. He'll play it now, just short of halfway. Back for the kick, Stedman under pressure. Box kick for the corner. Will find the line. No, it won't. Hamish Oxley takes it 2 metres inside the touch line and is tackled 11 metres out from the try line. Sloppy ball. Vandermeulen did very well to hold on to that one. That was an average pass at best from the Tigers, and the second rower did very well to clean that up. Canham trying to work his way upfield, has made one big break in the first half. Won't do it on this occasion. Pulled down 25 metres out from his own line. There's Begovic up the middle. Good defence from the workers. They've really given them nothing. Finity through the hands. Ball, they wanted a forward pass. Phillips down the eastern touchline. Kicks on the inside. But that'll sit up nicely for Oakdale. And they'll dodge the bullet there. This time the workers will make sure they don't get too far advanced. The Tigers, they trail by 10 on our clock, 90 seconds to go first half. Tick towards the half-time break in this elimination semi-final. With the 2 tries scored. Workers now looking to post some points. They did have one chance disallowed. Arthur Little got the ball on the way away on the outside. Alouche backing up on the inside. Can he get there? No, he's 2 metres out. They'll go out of dummy half on the last. They had to keep it alive. The Tigers are there in numbers. They're going to hold on. It's a penalty to the Workers. Penalty to the Workers. Inside the 10. Penalty count 6-3 for Osskild. As we approach half-time, Scotty Jones takes the tap. Bush, now Field up the middle. Fends off one, still going, Big Craig Field. Stopped 8 metres out from the line. And there's one of the replacements going forward for the line, only a couple of metres out. Only a couple of metres out. Scott Jones, Arthur Little, steps, jinks, weaves, goes back to the open side, Field, wrap around with Little. They've got numbers to the right-hand side. Thompson, no, 2 metres out. Good tackle there, desperation from the Tigers. They're holding on well. Little through their hands. That wasn't meant to end up with Big Craig Field, but he takes it 5 metres out from the line under the post at the southern end. They've camped here the last couple of minutes. Little, there's time on our clock in the background. That's the last tackle. Can they score before the half-time siren? Can't be too long to go. Out of dummy half, Scotty Jones, not Scotty Jones going for a run. It'll be a turnover. And we've got time off. There is no time on our clock remaining. There was Alec Bush at the bottom of that. Nothing doing in that little situation.
Score remains. Oaks Tigers 10, Oakdale Workers just to score with 23 seconds left.
23 seconds we're told. And for the PA system, 23 seconds to go in the first half, so only a couple of tackles at most. We've got an Oakdale player down receiving treatment on the western side of the ground in the southwestern corner. There's only, as we heard, 23 seconds to go in the first half, so at most maybe 2 tackles left. At best there'll be 2 tackles. And squeezing a third if they're lucky. The Tigers have the ball. Only a couple of metres out from their own line. We'll wait for the siren to sound in the background. 23 seconds we were told. Can the Workers force an error before half time? We're down to about 15 now, maybe 10 seconds. Oxley plays it, coming out of his own end. Big defence from the Workers. Can they force the error? No, they can't. A little bit of a scuffle there. Developing Kaivalata comes in to lend his support, but wasn't needed. They'll get a third tackle. The error comes. The error comes from the Tigers. Penalty to the Tigers inside the 10. Penalty to the Tigers inside the 10. They'll take the tap. No, they won't. There's the siren in the background. And another 10 metres for descent as well. And we've got time. There is 0 seconds on the clock. We heard the siren in the background for half time. There will be a caution to Sione Kaivalata for descent. Aaron Sheldrick running out of patience. There's no time remaining on the clock. So this will be the last play of the half. Mitchell Brasington sends it into touch on halfway. What can they do here? There is no time on the clock. I don't know if they've heard the siren here. Begovic. They have. That will do us for half time. A thrilling elimination semi-final sees the Oaks Tigers 10, leading the Oakdale Workers 0 at the break. We'll take a break. When we come back, the second half of the elimination final on MacArthurSportsRadio.com.
We'll be back shortly to bring you the best of the on-field action from the team of Group 6 League Live.
First grade semi-final. We've got the Oaks Tigers in the lead. 10 to the Oakdale Workers yet to score.